leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Cool it!
Steady as stone.
Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Dodge this!
As a good knight should.
Freeze! Ah!
I must leave no stone un...
Windblade!
This!
No escape!
This move will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Steady as stone.
Dodge this! Cool it!
Wind blade.
Leave it all to me.
Freeze!
Wind blade.
I'll keep this close.
so sorry. Dodge this! Freeze!
Windblade! Go, go, big!
Cool it! This map will be frozen in time.
Prepare to be blown away!
Dodge this! Cool it!
Windblade!
Freeze! Ah! Ah! Cool it!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolf.
Booba, get them! Let it rain! Nice and spicy! Race you!
A reward on the road.
What's the... Oh, so sorry.
Not so hard! No escape!
Nice and spicy.
I'll race you there!
What's the hurry? Freeze!
Race you!
are, eavesdropper.
Cool
The
it!
more, the merrier.
Over here! Prepare to be blown away!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Wingblade! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
The more, the merrier.
Cool it!
Yes!
Shine stronger.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber. Nova, get them!
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it! Freeze!
Wind blade.
Is this an answer from this world?
Let it rain. Get him. Out of the frying pan. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Dodge this!
Boba, get them! You're toast!
Ooh, wonderful.
I'll race you there.
board on the road.
Catch the one. Ah! Freeze!
Bet you can't keep up with me! Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
All right, let's go for...
This will be interesting.
Cool it! Cool it!
Nice and spicy!
Oh, so sorry.
I want to help. Absorption test. Absorption test.
There can be no excuse.
Not bad.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Boba, get them!
Animo test 6308. Absorption test.
My Lupin.
Good game.
We have put in much. If you ever have any questions about...
That's just plain stupid.
Should I save this money? Not yet.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Nero's really got a lot going on.
Not yet.
Not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Not yet. Let me tell you how. Should I save this money?
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. But
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Listen, let me tell you how.
Not yet.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tigers.
but
Try something new at the one-man restaurant.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Should I save this money?
Let me
Nero's
tell you
really
how.
Not
got
yet.
a lot going for it. But
Oh, how the wolves prey
That's not
upon
being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Try something new at the one-man restaurant. Oh, there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Should I save this money? Not yet.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
prey upon the fallen tiger.
Come and enter these rare and precious curios.
Not yet. Should I save this money? Invest
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Try something new at the one-man restaurant.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
Come and see these rare and
Not
precious
yet.
curios.
Should I save this money?
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs. Really got a lot going for it.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Oh, how the wolves prey
Not
upon
yet.
the fallen tiger.
Should I
That's
save
not
this
being
money?
honest. That's just plain stupid.
Really got a lot
Let me
going
tell
for
you
it.
how.
Adventurers, think you can last around against me?
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Not yet.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Should I save this money? Invest
Let me tell you how.
Nero's really got a lot going for it. If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Not yet.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Not yet.
Should I say that's not being honest? That's just plain stupid.
Not yet.
Precious curios.
Should I save this money or invest it?
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Listen, let me tell you how
But-
rare and precious curios.
Not yet.
Should I save this money
Adventurer,
or invest it?
last a round against me.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the One-Man restaurant.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
Leo's really got a lot going for it. But,
Oh there, listen.
but,
Come and let me tell you how precious curios.
Not yet.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the One-Man restaurant.
Oh, how the wolves
Leo's
prey
really got a
upon
lot
the
going
fallen
for it.
tiger.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the
Leo's
fallen
really got a
tiger.
lot going for it.
Not yet.
But,
Listen,
Should I
let me
save
tell
That's
you
not
how.
being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Chop suey!
Oh there, come and see these rare and precious curios. Try something new at the One-Man restaurant.
Not yet.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen
Leo's really
tiger.
got a lot going for it.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Let me tell you how.
Should I save this
Come
money
and see these
or
rare and
invest it?
precious curios. Try something new at the One-Man restaurant.
Not yet.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Let me tell you how. Try something new at the One-Man restaurant. Rare and precious curios.
Not yet.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Should I save this money or invest it?
But,
Try something new at the One-Man restaurant.
Not yet.
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Should I
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Not yet.
time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
This money or invest it.
Listen, let me tell you how.
Not yet.
Try something new at the one-man restaurant.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Our success.
Think I may have come today. These rare and precious curios.
Should I save this money or invest it?
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Try something new at the one-man restaurant.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
To our success.
Made another handsome sum today.
Think I may have come and see these rare and precious curios.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Not yet. Should I save this money or
Try
invest it?
something new at the one-man restaurant. Let me tell you how it is.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
A toast to our success.
Think I may have come and see these rare and precious curios.
Should I save this money or invest it? Not
Try
yet.
something new at the one-man restaurant. Listen, let me tell you how it is.
A toast
Wow.
to our success.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Think I may have
Made another handsome sum today.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Should I save this money or invest it? Not yet.
Try something new at the one-man restaurant.
Wow.
Let me tell
Leo's
you.
really got a lot going for it.
Should I save this money? Not yet. Or invest it?
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Try something new at the one-man restaurant. Listen,
Leo's
me
really
tell
got
you
a lot going for it.
think I
Not
may
yet.
have overeaten. Oh there.
Should I save this money or invest it?
A toast to
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Not yet.
Think I may have overeaten. Oh there.
Should I save this money or invest it?
a toast to our success.
Try something new at the one-man restaurant.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Made another handsome
Listen.
sum today.
Let me tell you how.
Not yet.
Think I may have.
With this newfound strength...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux Fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux Fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else... Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
God, light. Why is this job so hard?
Victory is almost ours! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, you must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons.
So, unless you... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, Bart...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day?
Uh-huh. And is that...
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito fix...
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you...
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association, recently things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if the head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him.
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
How boring.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately.
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, a of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it any-
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried communicating with but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do?
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources this.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the... If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the...
Got it! We're on the case!
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Murakami Island is up ahead.
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my source, trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret...
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. They're wasting their time. The price is no—
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't—
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Race you!
That was quick.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
You're saying he used to be a member of the International...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito. The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to...
So he left the association and turned his back...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them.
Really? Is that a...
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about... Mondstadt? Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
It's worked!
So, what is this?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at...
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or...
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take... You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them?
Well, no one's stopping you.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now, so come on, get it off your chest.
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil, Gap.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough evidence. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made as it happens. I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
All for freedom. Which one should I choose?
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Which one should I choose?
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look? Whoa, it's boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here. Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each—
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.